Senator Coyle.
Senator Gold, the conflict in Sudan has led to a catastrophic humanitarian crisis. Over 15,000 people have been killed and more than 8.8 million people are displaced, with millions facing imminent famine. A recent Raoul Wallenberg Center report said it's nearly impossible to overstate the global indifference and inaction in the face of the ongoing devastating mass atrocities in Sudan. At our May 23rd Foreign Affairs Committee, former Ambassador to South Sudan, Nicholas Coughlin, said, "We need eyes on the ground if we're going to make a difference. We have quit the field in Sudan." Senator Gold, Ambassador Coughlin said that our allies have kept staff in the region or given them roving commissions. Is this something Canada is planning to do? Indifference is really not the Canadian approach.
Senator Gold.
Thank you, Senator. Indifference is not the Canadian approach. The scale of violence and human suffering is devastating. The government condemns in the strongest possible terms the violence that is happening in Sudan, which includes, as we all know, and tragically so, sexual and gender-based violence. It must end. I understand, colleagues, that due to the ongoing security situation, the Embassy of Canada in Sudan in Khartoum has temporarily suspended operations. Having said that, Canada continues to provide humanitarian aid and will continue to work with international and regional partners to support African-led solutions.
Senator Coyle.
Thank you. Mr. Coughlin also mentioned the importance of the Canadian Ombudsperson for Sustainable Enterprise, which handles complaints about possible human rights abuses by Canadian companies. Ambassador Coughlin said it has no teeth, stating it must be given at least the power to compel testimony from defendants. Others have called for greater investigatory powers and independence. Senator Gold, does the government plan to give the Ombudsperson sufficient authority and independence to hold Canadian companies operating overseas to account and prevent human rights abuses?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for underlining the work of that office. It is an important institution. Canada has taken and supported many new measures related to the RBC, Responsible Enterprise, since the creation of CORE, of the Canadian Ombudsman for Responsible Enterprise. With regard to your specific question, I've been informed that as the fifth anniversary of the creation of CORE approaches, the government recognizes the value in undertaking review of this office and will be doing so later this year.